Hi everybody. Today I want to talk about loving the wrong way. There definitely is a wrong way to love. I mean, I guess this goes maybe for first loves. But I kind of decided, since I'm really good at advice, it's just I can't take my own advice ever. So, I thought about something today, and I kind of wanted to share it, I guess. Love, kind of like what Onision, one of my favorite YouTubers, you guys should check him out, he's fucking hilarious. Kind of like, I'm going to go ahead and quote him, love turns into obsession, depending on how you go about it. And if you start out loving someone, and you want to be with them all the time, that's understandable. But it gets to a point where if you've never been in love before, you don't know exactly how to handle it and what to do with yourself. And, everything is running high. It's like nothing is on a nice medium. Everything is just like above. Because it's so uplifting, like, to be in love and to love someone. And I'm pretty sure everyone's made that mistake with their first love or any love where it really does get to obsession. Maybe not like a stalker kind of obsession, but the kind. I'm sorry, I keep messing with my hair. I'm sorry, but the kind of obsession where if you don't hear from them, you're worried as fucking fuck, and you blow up their phone. Not necessarily because you think they're cheating or anything like that, but because you're fucking worried because they didn't respond to you after your first 2 text messages. And soon, the blowing up with text messages turns into blowing up the phone with phone calls. And it causes fights, or you start to overthink everything they say. Everything they say, you have to overthink it. It's just over-analytical beyond any reasonable doubt. And you don't know how to deal with it. And it's nerve-wracking if they seem off. You immediately think they're pissed at you. You did something wrong. I mean, you're worried to a point where you're actually driving yourself insane because you love this person so much and you care about their opinion and you care about how they feel, and you're so worried all the time what's running through their head, what they're doing, and that causes a lot of problems because you're suffocating them. So yeah, there's a loving the wrong way. You either love obsessively, or you love at a happy medium, where you just calm the fuck down, and just be happy. Like, don't worry so much about the fights. Don't worry so much about if they're okay, or take everything as is. Don't overlook things. Don't overthink everything. If you're in love, just be in love. Don't be obsessive. Calm down. I mean, I'm pretty sure if there are existing problems or your significant other is pissed at you, I'm pretty sure they would tell you. Don't overthink everything. Just be happy. Enjoy what you have going for you. I mean, I've made the mistake. I've done that. My first love, I obsessively loved. I guess just because I'd never been in love before, so it was just like a whole new world. Completely a whole new world. And, it ended. I don't know if that was the reason. I really don't even truly know the reason, but I think that played a role. But I understand now, being single and being on my own and seeing, my other friends' relationships, I see what it does when you obsessively love. When you're all about that other person and nothing else. And you don't even think about yourself anymore. Because when I was in my relationship with my first love, I didn't think of anyone but that other person. I didn't think about myself. I didn't think about what I was doing. I thought about them and them only. Forgot about myself and, and fucked it up. And sometimes when you do that, you end up breaking up. And, eventually maybe, after time, once you realize what you've done wrong and maybe you guys have had space, people always get back together. Or sometimes you can always get back together. But you can't scare someone away like that. You really can't. And I learned that. And now I'm ready to, take whatever comes my way, whoever comes my way. Because now I know what I did wrong. And now I know that, there's pretty much one way and one way only to go about loving someone, and that's just being happy and just being in love and not worrying so much all the time and being obsessive all the time. Don't worry about who they're talking to. Don't worry about where they're going. Know that they're yours, you are theirs. That's it. That's all that matters. Don't stress. Don't cause fights just to test if they'll stay around for you. I did that too. Causing arguments just to test them, to see how long they would stay around, to see if they'd stick around. What is that going to do for you? It's not going to do anything. So, trying to take my own advice. I mean, I feel a lot better now. And, things may change. You never know. But you just have to be happy. And stop fucking worrying about everything. You don't always have to worry about, oh, do you love me equally? Like, are you as in love with me as I am with you? Oh, you're not? Fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't have to be romantic all the time. They don't have to tell you, oh, you're my world, blah, 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 blah. Like, don't worry about that. You shouldn't worry about really anything when you're in love. So, if you're one of those people and you're sitting here watching this video and thinking to yourself, oh shit, I do that. Fuck. Just take my advice. Do not let it ruin your relationship. If you're in a good relationship right now with someone you can call your best friend, someone you love, don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. For me, don't ruin it. I hate seeing good relationships fall to pieces because someone doesn't know how to go about it correctly. Just calm down. That's all you gotta do. And be happy. Just a little bit of advice.